We gave a drink to every child. CB Education System, a network to all over Pakistan. Under supervision of Ministry of Defence, CB Public School and College, Texla, Kent. Admission open.
Called Bx of all the given vectors, as we are going to discuss with two vectors. So Rx will be equal to Ax plus Bx. Similarly, adding the y components of all the given vectors, y component of the resultant can be determined. Okay. If we are going to find the Ry, as we know that the y component of the resultant vector, we have to add the both y components of the discussed vectors which are added in this case. But when we are going to find the magnitude of the resultant vector, so we are going to use Pythagorean theorem. The magnitude of the resultant vector can be computed. To find the magnitude of the vector R, the rectangular components method, we resolve A into Ax and Ay. This is called Ay. This is going to be By, the y component of vector B, and the whole situation is called Ry because the addition of Ay and By is considered as the y component of the resultant vector. So, according to the definition of the magnitude, as we know that magnitude is equal to R is equal to under root Rx square plus Ry square. So, if the values of Rx and Ry are previously calculated, so we can put these values in this equation. So R can also be found with this formula, which is called Ax plus Bx whole square plus Ay plus By whole square. But when we added if we added more than two vectors which are A and B, then this formula will be changed into a next formation which is called R is equal to, this will be something lengthy, Ax plus Bx plus Cx plus Nx. Nx means the last value of the vector which is added in this situation, which is called addition of vectors, plus y component of all the vectors, Ay plus By plus Cy plus Ny of this whole situation. So this is called the formula for the magnitude of this situation, and the last one is theta, which is about tan inverse Ry divided by Rx. I think this will be easy for you. You have to put the Ry so that the y component value of the resultant vector, which is called Ry, is equal to Ay plus By and Cy and so on. So, and the next value of the horizontal component of the resultant vector can be substituted by this equation, which is called Rx is equal to Bx plus Cx plus Nx and so on. So the steps for this method can be revised in this scenario that we have to draw the individual vector being summed and x is being used. Find the x and y component of Rx and Ry, which are called the rectangular components of the resultant vector R. Find the magnitude of the resultant vector by using this formula, and at last find the direction of the resultant vector, which is called theta, and theta can be determined by the quadrant rule, which are called first quadrant, second quadrant and third quadrant. So I'm going to represent you the basic scenario for method regarding quadrant method. So there